Hey, what is going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? My name is Tim. Don't worry about it. Hey, what's going on? My name is Tim Leow, and today I'm going to talk very shortly and very briefly about something that will help you in your business build your team, build your company, whatever it is that you're building. If you are interacting with other human beings, I'm going to give you something today, right now, that'll help you out a lot. Really important that will help you grow your business. What do I do on a day-to-day basis, okay? A lot of people ask me that question. Here's the answer to that. I build, train, and empower highly effective sales organizations, okay? So we build them, we train them, and then we empower them and give them the tools. We give people the tools to be successful to whatever level that is for an individual, right? Highly effective sales organizations. So I am not in the business of doing mediocre business. A big problem, a major problem in my industry, and actually whatever industry that you're in, if there's any money to be made in your industry, a big problem in your industry right now, today, December 26, 2018, is that you've got tons and tons of companies, right? Hundreds. In my industry, there's tens of thousands of companies that are in the business of just hiring anybody that can fog a mirror, right? Just hiring anybody off of Craigslist, off the street, guy in the street corner saying, we'll work for food. Hey, buddy, you're hired, right? They hire dozens and dozens of people, and then they just send them out there into the marketplace, and it actually creates a bad reputation. It creates a corporate culture of mediocrity, and it creates I guess like a bad rapport in the minds of your prospective clients. I'm not in the business of doing that. I'm in the business of excellence. What I do is I help excellent people. I give excellent people a platform for them to reach their financial goals and dreams, whatever level that is. Whether your goal is to have a $2,000 monthly passive residual or a $20,000 monthly passive residual, we empower that. And there's been some major lessons that I've learned over the past 2 years of doing this that I want to share that can hopefully help you. Number one most important lesson in dealing with human beings is you need to trust exclusively in action and data. Here's what I mean by that. Salespeople are salespeople, right? Meaning we can talk a good game. Everybody can talk a good game, can talk about how much sales they're gonna get, can talk about what they can do for your organization, can talk about this, that, and the other. I've had people in my organization that we were paying them weekly salary, travel bonuses, medical insurance, dental, paying all their expenses, phone bills, company credit card, and they're just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. But at the end of the day, they were going behind our back and backstabbing us with our competitors, right? The reason why that happened is because we trusted in something other than action and data. So now here in 2018 and going on in 2019, I have learned to trust only in action. I recently left one of my referral partners over in Louisiana over there, and he was telling me, you know, we have 300 stores that we're gonna bring on to your platform. I was like, great, praise Allah, but praise Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, praise the flying spaghetti monster. But at the end of the day, I trust in the action, right? So let's bring those people on, right? And let's go about the actual process of providing real value to those 300 businesses. And that actual process is what I trust in. I don't trust in words. I trust in action. Data. So You as a young entrepreneur need to know your numbers, right? What are the numbers that your team needs to hit in order to convert leads into sales? For example, if you have a sales team that goes out and knocks on residential doors and offers a free estimate for new impact windows, for every 50 doors that you knock on, you're gonna get 1 lead, right? Simple math. If you knock on 200 doors, you get 4 leads. If your closing ratio is 25%, you knock on 200 doors, you get 1 sale, right? Know your numbers. It honestly shocks me at how many people say they want to be entrepreneurs. They talk like they want to be entrepreneurs, but at the end of the day, they don't actually know the numbers that it takes to convert leads into sales, right? Know your numbers. Know your data, know how many people your Facebook ad or Instagram ad has to get in front of in order to get a prospect, and then you can scale, right? The only way you can scale is if you take measurable data and insights, and then, you can't just throw money at problems and expect it to grow, because you can be throwing all the money that you want at a broken car, right? If the car has 4 flat tires, it ain't going nowhere. So make sure that you know your numbers. Know what numbers you have to hit as a sales organization, and do the numbers. A major problem is that, and I had this problem too when I was growing up as a young entrepreneur, and I'm still a young entrepreneur, by the way. A problem I had is I would go and knock on 10 doors, right? And I would get 3 sales out of those 10 doors, and I'd make $3,000. So guess what? I just made $3,000 in 2 days. And I'm like, man, for those of you guys that are listening to this, I'm brushing my shoulders off, right? Man, I am the man. I just made $3,000 in 2 days. Yeah, but that doesn't mean, just because you did that, that doesn't mean that you're the man. It could just mean that you went to 3 people that were hungry to get some help, and you were able to help them. So my mindset shifted. That's a good tongue twister. My mindset shifted from patting myself on the back and saying, I'm the man because I closed 3 sales while only talking to 10 prospects. And I shifted my mindset a couple years ago into this mindset of absolute gratitude. That if I make 10 sales out of 10 doors, I'm absolutely grateful that I was able to help those 10 people, and I'm hungry, and the fire on the inside of me is now stirred up even more to go and help more people. And guess what? If I make 0 sales, none. If I make 0 sales in 100 doors, I'm still so grateful that I was able to go out and help people, because you know what? Every single person that I ever talk to, I bring them value whether they buy from me or not. And that's one of the reasons why I've been winning, because I bring people value without expecting a return, right? I provide value for free. And there's a lot of people out there that don't, and I'm glad that they're my competitors because we crush them. So, number 1, trust only action and data. Number 2, over-communicate your expectations to new sales partners or new referral partners or new relationships. When you have a relationship that you're just starting out, it's a brand new relationship, you need to over-communicate your expectations for that relationship. Here's what I mean by that. I have had partnership opportunities with people that had a lot of potential, but because I didn't communicate exactly right down to the T what I expected, there was that gap, there was that lag time in there. And those partnerships ended up falling apart because I didn't communicate to them exactly, crystal clear what I expected. I don't do that anymore. I over-communicate what I expect from my partners. And that way, if they know damn well that they're not doing what I expect or what we have agreed on. It's not necessarily what I expect. I'm not a boss, right? I'm a partner, right? We're working together, but what we agree on, if they know that they're not doing what we agree on, or I'm not doing what we agree on, then we know that our attack or our track that we're on, we're getting off track. So I can tell people, hey, remember when we sat down and we made a plan of attack for you to be financially free? Well, guess what? We are off track because this is what we planned. This is what you're doing. We're off track. Let's get back on track. And vice versa. They can correct me. They can say, hey, Tim, remember when you told me you were going to do this and you're doing this? We're off track here. Let's get back on track. The best thing you can do when interacting with human beings is over-communicate the expectations that you have for each other. I promise you, if you do that, all of your relationships will instantly improve right there. And the third thing is the greatest skill you can have when building a team is simply praise what you want more of, right? Humans are addicted to praise. Everybody wants to be praised. Everybody wants to be liked. You want me to prove it? Instagram. The more hearts, the more times you can get people to double tap on your photo, the more validated you feel that people like you, right? It's just the truth, right? You feel like, wow, 3,000 people liked my photo, but on her photo only 12 people liked it, and 6 of those were family members, right? So we like compare ourselves on these like social media platforms, and we kind of lose sight of the fact that at the core of every single human heart is the desire for significance. Whoever you are listening to this right now, at the core of your heart is the desire to be significant. And that's why when you're in a relationship, in a business relationship, you need to let your partner, your business partner or relationship partner, let them know that they are significant to you, they matter, and that they're valuable to you. And when they do something right, praise that thing that you want more of, right? So if I want more people capturing emails for our marketing campaign every single week, I'm gonna say, hey, Tommy got the most emails for our marketing campaign. Good job, Tommy. Guess what's gonna happen next week? All my sales partners are gonna be pounding those emails in there, and we're gonna end up having a competition of who can get the most emails for our email marketing campaign. So number one, when you're building, training, and empowering a highly effective sales organization, right? Trust only action and data to back up that action. Number two, over communicate your expectations so you know what the attack is, so you know if and when you get off track and how to correct it. And number three, praise what you want more of. So if you want to be mediocre, trust in people's talk and the 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 talk. Trust in the talk, right? I talk, listen, I talk and talk and talk and talk and talk too. But guess what? I back it up. I back it up. I back up the talk, right? So trust the talk is whatever, but make sure they're backing it up, right? If you want to be mediocre, trust only people talking. If you want to be mediocre, don't communicate your expectations. Just say, all right, let's go to work, and just no goal. And if you want to be mediocre, when someone does something good on your team, you just brush it off to the side and you don't praise it, right? I hope that by listening to this, you have gotten some tools and some skills and some strategies to help you break through the mediocrity that thousands of other companies are in and help you and your organization to be great, because nothing else matters.